Salut à tous et à toutes, j'espère que vous allez bien. En tout cas moi ça va nickel. On se retrouve aujourd'hui sur Avowed et on reprend là où on s'est arrêté la dernière fois. Et du coup, étoile anti-vie. Oh stylé. Ça marche comment ça? Étoile anti-vie. Néant, attaque spéciale, réussit à lancer une attraction. J'ai quand même envie de l'essayer. Oh, même la gueule de l'arme elle est stylée. On va voir ce que ça fait. Ah, du coup, ouais, c'est vrai, on avait fait la première épreuve. Ça fait que la deuxième. Si ça veut bien s'ouvrir. Alors.
Look! Now we've got another door open. And another ghost.
You have the gardener's markings, but you are not one of us. You did not fall with us. Why have you come here? Tell me your mind. Tell me what rides in it.
On m'a dit que je devais réussir vos épreuves pour trouver sa patale.
You wish to find our gardener? I know that story, and where it ends. The Magfolk sought the gardener too, and our gardener did not want to be found. Our gardener knew what the Magfolk would do, and they broke the world to keep themselves safe. The waters boiled, the land opened, the rivers rose, and we drowned.
We broke the pain. We died with them. How could... did we do this?
Une minute. Vous avez tué les Équidiens lors de votre propre combat contre les Malfolk.
We bleed, they bleed, the Magfolk strike. How could we pierce the vein?
Oh là là.
We cannot, we writhe. Why must we feel this again?
There were so few of us left when the Magfolk were at our doors.
Sapadal a fait ce qu'il pouvait.
They did what they thought was best, yes. Our gardener never asks. They only act. Their ways are not the ways of people. You want a path to the garden? Pass this trial of the mind. Show me how clever you are. We will know the breadth of your wisdom before we let you learn what our gardener truly is.
Allez.
Wisdom. Afraid this one's all on you two.
A trial of the mind. I wonder
si je me cours ça va pas aller. Ah mais... Alors. Allez, direction deuxième épreuve. On va voir ce que ça va être. La première, on a dû massacrer je sais pas combien de squelettes. Pas de monstres, du moins. Parce qu'il y avait des spectres, des araignées, il y avait tout. Ok, on se la jouer genre une Indiana Jones et tout. Faut être niveau 21. soit puissant. Bon, ça, j'ai déjà quelqu'un pour. Ah, ça c'est bien ça. Putain, c'est con, je l'avais pas vu. C'est le prochain truc que je mets, c'est ça, c'est chargé.
Oh, just find the right
On
rhythm.
va dépenser. Quand je peux mettre ça. Hop.
Right rhythm and we'll be through in a flash.
Je me suis fait démonter d'une puissance. Oh putain, oh j'ai décollé. T'as le premier, je l'avais tryhard et tout. J'avais tout passé normal, je me fais démonter comme ça.
Who's going?
Oh bah là, c'était pas le cas. En fait la technique, je pense que je vais faire ça. Ah putain. On va y arriver, hein, c'est pas grave. Allez.
Oh, just find the right rhythm and we'll be through in a flash.
Voilà. Voilà. Bon, par contre, j'ai rangé ça parce que c'est chiant de l'avoir tout le temps devant les yeux. Voilà. Ah, je dois monter là, je crois.
These ghosts aren't very helpful, are they?
Maybe you just gotta soften them up a little. Lay on the charm.
Perhaps they're just unused to visitors. Surely they'll warm up to us eventually.
Hein?
There can't be that much more, right?
Ils sont tellement cons, ils vont dans le feu. Comment c'est possible?
I'm getting a different picture of what demons. Those spirits are lucky they're dead already.
Wesh, wesh, wesh. Ah, oh le con. On va repasser par là. Aïe. Voilà. On aurait réussi ça aussi. Putain, je suis pratiquement sûr que c'est moi qui l'ai activé comme un con en tirant sur le truc. Parce que j'entendais pas les bruits tout à l'heure. Quoi, pas dépensé. Ah bah du coup ouais, vu que ça m'a fait un retour en arrière, je vais profiter maintenant. Voilà.
The Achillans are being less welcome than I'd hoped.
If their last visitors were the manfolk, I can see why.
Ouais, du
They
coup,
must
on
be
aura
trying to
réussi la
protect their
deuxième fois
garden.
aussi.
Still, this feels hostile.
Make no mistake, I'm sure it's hostile.
Attraque corrompu, c'est-à-dire que normalement j'en ai 3 maintenant. Je vais pouvoir améliorer ma hache. Moi, ce qui est bête, c'est que j'ai toujours pas pu utiliser ma nouvelle arme.
Third time's the charm. Another door is...
But you are an outlander. Somehow you've proven to have strength and wit. We now see what you represent. We know the truth of you. We cannot risk you causing another calamity.
Les contemporains de Minona pensaient également savoir ce dont Sapadal avait besoin. Comment pouvez-vous être certain que vous avez raison?
You know of this. Nimana's brethren were mistaken, but we would know what's best for our gardener. We understand what they are. No more words. You have not earned the right. Finish your last trial.
Que voulez-vous mesurer cette fois-ci?
You come as a supplicant. You do not have the privilege of questions. Go.
Oh, lui m'énerve. Ah, lui je l'aime pas, c'est sûr.
I wonder what's at the end of all these trials. Of course these trials require a leap of faith.
Ah, faudrait qu'il passe qu'il y a dedans. Ok, je peux pas monter là. Là, pas comme ça.
You bear our gardener's mark.
Voilà. Comme d'hab, ça dégage. Ça. Et déjà. Un marteau raffiné, j'en ai un ici. Arc raffiné, je sais pas si j'en ai un, donc je le garde.
The gardener has grown roots into the Outlander.
What do you truly seek with our God?
Totem de la mort impie. De nombreuses sculptures et auras ornementent leur temple de crâne. Les impies ne font pas exception à la règle. Méditez sur l'inévitabilité de la mort. Préparez l'âme à un passage rapide vers l'au-delà. Note équidienne, une tablette couverte de glyphes et de symboles oubliés. L'écriture elle-même semble griffonnée, comme si elle avait été écrite rapidement avec peu de soin. Il serait intéressant de demander à Yadzli de lire la tablette pour en apprendre davantage.
This is... Oh, well, seems like some of the construction crew had all kinds of fun.
Comment on fait? On peut pas leur donner de la lire à elle.
The fur on the back of my neck is standing up.
Somehow you bested our trials. Like vermin, you persist.
Like vermin, you endured. You kept your head.
You live where worthier souls have fallen, but your journey ends here.
J'en étais sûr.
Soil hardened. Hesitation. Why do we smell fear? They are here to be found. Why? Why will they not free us?
This is where you die, Outlander. We cannot risk you provoking the Gardener and causing another calamity.
Très bien. Dansons alors.
So be it. Prepare yourself.
Je sais pas si c'est mon arme qui fait ça, mais en tout cas c'est elle. Tout s'arrête. Eh merde. Ah, c'est ma grave qui fait chier son mouvement. peu évident encore. C'était un peu ce que ça n'a pas marché.
dead.
Alors, on les aura eu.
Oh, and it looks like we got a prize on the table over there.
Hop. Allez, on continue.
I've never seen an Akedan device like this. These mechanisms, they mark the locations of important sites. It's a map.
Ever closer. We must speak of this.
Doesn't look like any map I've ever seen. But I'll take your word for it.
Yadzli, vite. Est-ce que vous pouvez la lire?
Don't rush me, dearie. Akedan isn't easy to translate, you know.
So close. We reach. Find us in the Adra.
Your gods said hello, didn't they? Go on then, deal with them. I need time to translate.
S'approcher de la drogue. Encore de la trappe corrompue. Tant mieux.
Envoy, your god wants a chat.
Come. We yearn for answers. You are here. You heard us in the roots. You seek the garden. You know the way. But the Jabaru Sinakis, they turn from you. How can this be? Surely they would welcome you as kin, grafted from the same root.
Voir leur méfiance a dû être douloureux pour vous. Quels souvenirs gardez-vous d'eux?
As painful as a wound reopened, yes. We were theirs and they were ours, and we told them to protect the wild and the green. In return, we promised to protect them, and we were true. Always, we protected them.
Il y a quelque chose que vous ne me dites pas. Crachez le morceau sapatale.
We did not choose this. We did not want this. The earth shook. The waters rose. We don't We will not remember.
Arrêtez de vous cacher et dites-moi la vérité, toute la vérité.
We do not hide. Lies. The rot twists our memories, splinters them. Reflections in a night-swallowed lake. We lived in harmony. We were at peace, and then they came with metal bodies and murderous intent. We tried to stop them.
Vous parlez des Maïflocs, mais vous ne les avez pas arrêtés. Ils ont tué les Équidiens.
Dead? They're dead? No, no. Happy. They were happy. We loved them. They loved us. No! We did not want them to die. We loved them. We tried. We loved them so much. We did not cause pain. The spirits lie. We love them most. They twist our words. We will show you. Let us offer you another gift. A seedling of power.
J'accepte votre offre.
We will show you our favor. Wait. An intruder. The piercing light. She draws near. The wire. A razor in our throat. Stop her! We writhe. We bleed.
Quel est le problème? Ai-je utilisé un mot qu'il ne fallait pas?
Words. No words. Only cries. Agony. Death. She comes to trap us. Out! Out! Send her out! Set us free!
Moi ça, on les a vus.
Wake up! Wake up! What happened? Are you alright? What did you do?
Je sens qu'un combat se rapproche de nous. Que s'est-il passé?
I don't know what you and Sapadal were jawing about, but it must have been juicy because the Adra started to shake and hum.
You can't hear all the dream thralls trying to get in now. What happened with Sapadal?
Quelque chose arrive, quelque chose que même Sapadal redoute.
Once we get past all these dream thralls, I'll be excited to see what scares a god. They're flooding the area, so I think it's a great time to leave. Now! The map points us to Gallowayne's tusks. We'll find the way to the garden there. We just have to find a godless tower on the southern coast, and boom! There's our entrance into the garden.
Gallowayne's tusks. That's out of the fire and into the volcano. First, we've got to get out of here alive. Steel yourselves.
Nous devrions partir, Sapadal a un mauvais pressentiment.
Let's go. Before more show.
Ah ouais, c'est bien ce que je veux dire, c'est bien cette arme qui fait ça. Par contre, on va pas se mentir, un PV, c'est pas énorme là. Ah, je crois qu'on peut vraiment pas les tuer. C'est pas ou pas. Voilà.
It's getting a little cold.
Ouais, faut pas se casser.
Quarry in the brush!
Voilà. Eh ben quel bordel. Putain. Il y en a des ennemis. Ah, c'est là que j'ai compris que là, ça servait vraiment à rien de quand tu vas s'affronter. J'en tuais je sais pas combien, j'en avais massacré moins une dizaine. Il y avait toujours plus en plus. Continuez de vous battre si vous en avez envie, en tout cas, moi je vais me casser d'ici.
We'll get them next time, dear.
C'est là où je dois aller. Oh, je sais plus c'est par où. Blague. C'est une putain de blague. Putain, ça me fait chier. Une explosion de merde qui me pousse dans le vide, ça me casse les couilles. Putain, je me fais chier pour arriver ce là. Non, c'est un petit truc à la con qui me fait chier. Waouh, je réapparais. Ok. Ouais, c'est bon. Allez, encore une fois, j'appuie pour faire mon attaque, ça va taper dans le vide. Voilà.
Can't take much more.
They're luckier than
I let you have that.
À peine abusé les dégâts. Eh bah putain. Ça rigole pas.
Next one's mine.
Je sais pas de quoi elle est morte elle.
Leave before you worsen the situation.
Ruins are overgrown with corruption.
Ah, l'acquisitrice la douine.
Boy, I hope you found what you were looking for, because those ruins are about to be a distant memory.
Figurez-vous que j'ai appris quelque chose sur mon héritage de divin.
If we want to use the godless term for a godlike of Sapadal, the envoys are Tebaru Sanakis. It's actually a fascinating tradition, going back to
Heresy and lies. I bring you the truth. This is a spring from which the dream scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison we burned out of Fior Messiverno. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the dream scourge. And at Sapadal.
Vous êtes au courant pour Sabadal? Pourquoi cela ne me surprend-il pas?
An inquisitor seeks answers, some through interrogation, others through prayer. I've been watching you, envoy. You, who survived when so many godlike fell. I even asked the gods what made you so remarkable. And the burned queen opened my eyes to what you are. We knew the chaos of the living lands had an origin. How could I have known that you were its offspring?
L'empereur m'a demandé de combattre le mal-rêve, pas de participer à votre croisade.
Different wars on the same battlefield. There are two plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the Akita will remain.
We may not burn out the dream scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
Is her first instinct always to destroy stuff and hope that fixes things?
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
Il ne nous appartient pas de décider du sort de ces ruines.
No, it's ours to decide. And without you, Sapadal can do nothing to stop us.
That's all well and good. I wish I cared. Kill Sapadal if you must, but do it some other way. You'll leave Naku Kubel alone.
Those ruins are crawling with dream thralls. Why are we arguing about a pile of rocks when Thirdborn's in danger?
Stomp your feet as much as you like. Your opinion doesn't matter to me.
You forget your place, Archmage. No matter. I am happy to remind you.
And I will end you, Inquisitor. I will seal your unlife in ice for an eternity. Do not for a moment think that you possess any power here. You, and more importantly, your people, will regret all of it.
Tout ceci ne mène nulle part.
See, you talk too much for a glorified weapon.
I want our envoy here to make the decision as to what will follow.
Tant mieux car j'en ai assez de ces querelles infantiles.
You have claws and the courage to use them. I do love that.
I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
This should be amusing.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me.
Ne m'obligez pas à vous séparer.
Don't make me separate your skin from your muscle. I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain. My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwig from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins.
Et où est-ce que ce plan coince?
I knew I liked you for a reason. Yes, there is a catch. It's also what you may call a large one. Severing the Audra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
A few deaths? What about Quilici? And the other Furians? And Quilici?
Gentle sleep. One moment day, the next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night. They would feel no pain.
Cela me rappelle une certaine parabole à propos d'une statue.
I'm so very glad you recall.
Que veut dire Regrim Yadzli?
Well, in layman's terms, she's going to rip the essence out of a bunch of people in Shatterscarp. For what it's worth, her theory is sound. She could stop the Dream Scourge. In Shatterscarp, at least.
C'est mieux de laisser le mal-rêve anéantir Briscarp. Qu'entendez-vous par quelques morts?
A few dozen people may die. Possibly 100 or so in the more dire scenarios.
What? This is your solution?
There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
Grim is one of the smartest people alive. If she says this is the way, it's hard to argue. No matter how much we might want to.
You can't be entertaining this. Not after what we've seen. The frozen corpses, the twisted riddles. The Dream Scourge is a tragedy, but she's a monster. You can't leave Thirdborn at her mercy.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
C'est une solution froide mais pragmatique.
You surprise me, Envoy. She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge. Merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the Dream Thralls within is also a short-term measure. Ludwig's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more.
Mettre fin au mal-rêve est tout ce qui compte, peu importe le prix à payer.
Unfortunate, but such is the reality of our situation.
So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. And neither do you. Envoy, I want to show you something. I swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I would give everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly. Zapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice.
C'est moi qui décide ce qui se passe ici, pas Sabadal.
And what makes you so sure the decision is truly yours? Sapodal has been whispering in your ear, guiding you, influencing you. You owe Sapodal nothing, and yet they demand everything. That is not devotion. It's cruel.
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
This isn't about Sapodal. This is about every man, woman, and child in Shatterscarp.
Godlike. I leave the choice to you. Both options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring more good?
Non, parce qu'on n'est même pas sûr que s'ils arrivent à détruire. Henri, la propagation du mal rêve à Briscarp pour de bon. Justifier le prix à payer. Couper la drogue du reste de l'île. Rigrim.
Oh, what a relief. You really scared me there, envoy.
So be it. Sapodal's hold over you is stronger than I suspected.
Rune, strengthen the living leaves. We twine.
Attune your soul to Sapodal to assist my focus on the Adra. You're the only one who can do that part. And Yatsley, come, help me. I think you'll enjoy this.
Marins of Cleveland, aid Marslante.
Branche sectionnée. Confère une vitesse de déplacement maximum pendant 20 secondes. Bon, on va arrêter la vidéo là pour aujourd'hui. En tout cas, j'espère qu'elle vous a plu. Si c'est le cas, n'hésitez pas à liker et à vous abonner. C'est pas déjà fait. Portez-vous bien. À la prochaine. Ciao.